Buongiorno a tutti, oggi ho il grande piacere di avere qua Jack Draper. Hi Jack, nice
Hey,
to meet you.
how you doing, man?
It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
So, we are here in Stuttgart.
Yes.
You won yesterday your first match. It was a tough one, even if you won 2-0, but somehow you managed to win in 2 sets.
Yes.
How it was yesterday?
Yeah, it was a tough match. You know, all the players at this level, they play incredibly high level tennis. And I think the men's side of the tour is in a really good position at the moment with a lot of players and a lot of depth. You know, with how good they are. So it was a really tough match against a really great player yesterday in Sebastian Offner, and yeah, I'm glad I came through and I'm able to play again.
How you feel playing on the surface like grass? Soon there are like Wimbledon. We'll talk later, but it's a very fast surface, and I think you're good with that, no?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think if you want to be one of the best players in the world, you have to be good on every surface, which is my goal. Obviously, over the clay swing, I didn't have the best results, but I also lost to a lot of very, very good players. But yeah, I suppose the fast courts like grass, like indoor hard, outdoor hard, you know, they're my preferred surfaces right now. So, you know, I'll look to try and get better on the clay as well, but I definitely like a faster court.
Let's go back to 2021 when you received your wild card in Queens.
Yes.
In Queens, you beat now Yannick Sinner, #1 in the world. You beat also Bublik. If you describe that moment 3 years ago, what do you think now?
Yeah, I mean, it was incredibly memorable for me. You know, obviously Sinner now is the #1 player in the world. He's Grand Slam champion and doing incredible things. And I think Italian tennis is so lucky to have someone like him. It was my first ATP main draw match in my home country, and I just look back on it with really fond memories. You know, I love playing in the UK when I can. I think it's the same with other players too. You know, they're traveling so much that it's nice to play in your home country. Sorry. So yeah, I look back on it. It seems like a long time ago, but it was incredible.
So yesterday, as we said before, you won. Tomorrow you will play against one between Murray and Giron. How it will be to face Murray? You already faced him once.
Yes.
But not on the surface. How it will be for you as a Brit to face Murray? Because I know like you were watching like him winning Wimbledon.
Yes.
And now maybe tomorrow you will face him.
Yeah, I mean, Andy, he's a legend of the game. You know, someone I've always looked up to. He's someone who inspired me to play tennis, watching him win Wimbledon a couple of times. And I've been very fortunate to be able to you know, not only compete against him, like you mentioned, but also practice with him many times and become a friend of his. So if I get the chance to play Andy, obviously that will be incredible. But for me, you know, it's just another match. You know, I'll go out there tomorrow, whoever I play, and keep on trying to do the right things and keep on trying to progress as a tennis player.
You missed more or less like 6 months last year due to injuries. Finally, this season, you start good, and you are like keeping your level.
Yeah.
Finally, you are back to where you have to be, I think, in my opinion, and you are 38 in the world. Now, which is your goal for this year?
I mean, my goal in terms of ranking is to be top 20 by the end of the year. But I suppose my goal in terms of my overall is to become a better tennis player. You know, I think the level of a lot of these players, especially Alcaraz, Sinner, a lot of young players, they're playing incredibly fast and aggressive and no mistakes and doing lots of amazing things on the tennis court. And my #1 goal this year is to maybe transform the way I play. You know, try and go from being maybe a solid baseliner and someone who's quite defensive to being someone who is attacking and comes up the court and you know, uses my height and my game to be more effective. So I think if I can do that, then the ranking will take care of itself.
So now next tournament it will be Wimbledon soon. For you as a Brit player, how does it feel to play there?
Yeah, I mean, I think Wimbledon is the most prestigious tournament in the world. You know, everyone wants to play Wimbledon, everyone wants to win Wimbledon. And you know, that's even more so as a British player. You know, to have the opportunity to play, like I said, in the home country with the home crowds, and just to experience, what it's like to play there. It really is, the reason probably why I started playing tennis. So it's a real honour and privilege to be able to play there, and hopefully I can go this year, having had some match wins and be confident enough to have a good run.
2018, you were finalist at Wimbledon Junior. Mm-hmm. And now, what comes to your mind, like now that you are professional, you are mature enough, like maybe some advices that you will receive, like if you think about like 6 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, I think like the juniors is obviously important because you have to compete, you have to learn how to win, you have to play lots of tough matches against players, and it's very important. But at the same time, I think there's way too much emphasis on the winning. I remember Yannick Sinner, for instance, he didn't play a lot of junior events. He was focused on playing the 15Ks, the adult tournaments, and a lot of players after they finish juniors, they think they're better than they are. And then they go into the pro game and it's extremely challenging because you're playing all of a sudden men's tennis, and it's very different. So although it gave me some amazing experiences like the final of Junior Wimbledon and becoming a top 10 junior, I look back and it doesn't hold too much value to me because the journey is so long, and that's a very small part of it. And so my advice to any younger player is keep developing your game and focusing on what's important to make you a good men's player.
Yeah. Very soon Olympics,
Yes.
You will play on clay.
Yes.
What do you think about that? Like unfortunate or opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, clay probably right now isn't my favorite surface, but there's no reason why I can't play well. At the French Open and a few of my results recently, I've been trying to do some different things on the tennis court, so it's even tougher to try and do that on the clay. But I'm really hoping that I can develop some confidence over this grass court period, and maybe one tournament before the Olympics, and then hopefully I can go to the Olympics with a lot of confidence and a lot of pride and do really well there. So who knows, but let's see.
At the end of 2023, you reached the final, first ATP final.
Yes, in Sofia.
And in Sofia, and then 2 months later in Adelaide.
Yeah.
You were so close to reach the first title. What do you think you are missing?
I don't know. I think, I need to just keep on, working hard. Like that's it really. I think with tennis, it's a game where, there's a lot of great players, like I said, and some days they can beat you and some days you beat them. And so, I'm sure that if I keep on playing and keep on improving and giving myself opportunities to stay fit and stay in these tournaments, that result's going to come very soon, because I know that I'm improving and getting better each week.
I can wish you all good luck, and thank you for this speech.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
3 days later.
The Boss Open Winners Trophy 2024 for Jack Draper.
I wasn't prepared.
No, you did well.
But it's okay.
All good. Thank you so much.